Yep, you caught me.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Batavia High School for today's varsity boys basketball game featuring the visiting Notre Dame Fighting Irish against your Batavia High Blue Devils. Thank you for following all COVID and social distancing guidelines this afternoon. Now, may I ask if you'd all please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Batavia High School, where we have a exciting Section 5 boys basketball matchup on tap for you this afternoon. My name is Alex Brasky, alongside Nate Ryder for the Batavia Daily News, here to take you through today's action between longtime crosstown rivals Batavia and Notre Dame. The Irish come into this game at 2-1, while the Blue Devils enter at 5-0. Now, Nate, it should be a good game here this afternoon. Two quality teams. Notre Dame coming off a tough loss to Elba, their first loss of the season. So they'll be looking to get back on the winning track here this afternoon.
Yeah, Notre Dame scored 24 points in the first quarter the other night against Elba. Only got 26 total the rest of the way. You know, did not really play well offensively or defensively the other night after the first quarter. And now they're going to get a Batavia team who, you know, I don't know if surprising's the right word, but definitely better than I think a lot of people would have thought, coming in at 5-0, and it hasn't just been Giliberto. You know, you got big nights out of Stone Cyberling, you got big night out of Alex Hale, and then that your father's just tenacious defense that they have out there. They've really bought in, and, you know, this is a good team.
Should be a good one here today. First and foremost, let us thank our sponsors, beginning with Casella Waste, your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Also, Keller Williams Realty and Realtor Rebecca Guzdeck. Also, George and Swede, a full-service equipment dealership located in Pavilion, New York. Bubba's Landscape in Leroy has all your snow removal needs. O'Brien's Septic and portable toilets. And Mancuso Real Estate. So we'd like to thank all of those sponsors for helping us broadcast today's game. As you see up there now, the Casella Waste scoreboard. And we're getting set to go here for the first quarter of action. As Nate said, Batavia has really done it with a group effort this year, working their way to 5-0. Zach Gilberto, the senior, came in averaging close to 20 points per game last season. Has gotten over 20 a few times, but like he said, Alex Hale, Stone Cyberling have each gotten near 20, and Luke Rogers coming off a 15-point performance in the Blue Devils' last win over Olympia just yesterday.
You know, and the thing for Notre Dame is this is Colin McCauley's first year of being the main go-to guy. And, you know, he's got to start to learn to play against these defenses that are going to be, you know, face guarding him and the like.
So here we go, tip-off from Batavia High School. the Blue Devils control the opening tip. Gilberto turns it over, and Jordan Welker for Notre Dame comes away with it. And sorry for this quick shift to the camera real quick. As Welker fires up a three from the corner, no good. Rebound goes to Stone Seiverland.
Tell you what, Notre Dame's not going to see a defense like this in the Genesee region, I'll tell you that. And that's no knock to any of the teams in the GR either.
Beautiful move. Alex Hale breaks the seal here. And Batavia with an early 2-0 lead. Yeah, you haven't seen the Blue Devils have a lot of pressure on defense in the past couple of years, but you will see this group do it. They run, they jump, they really do it well on the defensive end.
Yeah, definitely not one of Buddy Brasky's bigger teams by any stretch of the matter, but they are very athletic. And it looks like they have very good basketball IQ.
Inbound to McCulley. Easy does it for the Irish.
Maybe that'll get McCulley going on a good game tonight, get a nice easy one underneath.
Irish came out in that loss to Elba, explosive in the first quarter. 24 points in the first quarter, but only scored 4 in the second quarter as Gilberto knocks one down from the top of the key. So what the Irish will be looking to do today is provide a bit more consistency on offense as they look inside to Fitzpatrick. That's one way to beat the press.
Yeah, that's, even the last time they didn't get a bucket out of that press break, but that's twice in a row. They beat it pretty easily.
So all square at 4 apiece. 6:25 to go. First quarter, Gilberto hot early.
He is one of the best shooters you'll see in high school basketball. Just pure shooter, works a lot on his game.
10-second violation on the Irish.
And just as we mentioned, they broke that press a couple times. Looked like Batavia might have switched it just a touch there and caught him napping, as I'd like to say.
Yeah, the way you want to beat pressure defense, you want to beat it with the pass. You do not want to try to beat it with the dribble. That typically gets you into trouble. So here's the Blue Devils with that 2-point lead, 2 minutes in to this first quarter. Gilberto, heat check from 3, no good. Rebound to Faraz Idris, tied up by Welker, and it's going to go to the Irish.
Definitely with the press, too. 10 seconds doesn't seem like a long time to get it across, but it is. There's no need to be in a rush.
Here's Notre Dame, able to get it over this time, but they throw it out of bounds, looking for Fitzpatrick there on the back end. A little bit wide.
That's one thing Notre Dame can't afford today is a plethora of turnovers.
So under 6 minutes to go in the first. This game brought to you by, as you see on your screen right now, Casella Waste, your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste for the best rates and service around. Casella, always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote as the foul on McCulley sends Gilberto to the line for 2 shots.
There's a nice offensive rebound in there by Gilberto. Something he's not known for, but something he actually does very, very well.
First free throw from Gilberto is good. Now a 3-point Batavia lead.
And I got to guess, this is a kid your father likes a lot.
Yeah, this is a team he really enjoys coaching. They work hard. They buy into what he likes to do on both ends of the court. This is definitely one of those teams that he's enjoyed coaching this year.
A lot of gym rats and hustlers. That's what he likes. Nice play by Sanders there, getting back.
So trading turnovers here, and the Irish will try to reset. Down by 4 in the early going. Finera in the corner, gets it back out. And Mark Sanders Jr. with it now. He had a big game against Oakfield, Alabama early in the season to lead Notre Dame to its first win, as that's a turnover by the Irish. Here comes Seiverling. Count it! Seiverling, strong finish, and the foul. He'll head to the line for 1, looking to make it a 7-point game.
Ooh, well, Notre Dame lucked out there. They called that on Welker.
So we have a timeout here that will allow us to tell you about a few of our sponsors, beginning with Keller Williams Realty. From the jump ball to the final horn, your best friends in real estate provide you nothing but net. Call Rebecca Guzdeck with Keller Williams Realty at 716-777-2468. Also, George and Swede Sales and Service is a full-service equipment dealership located in Pavilion, New York. Established in 1983, George and Swede has been providing exceptional sales, rentals, parts, and service in the Western New York area for over 35 years. Also, Bubba's Landscape in Leroy. Call Bubba's Landscape in Leroy for all of your snow removal needs. At Bubba's, they do it all from landscaping to plowing to shoveling and salting. Set up your snow removal contract today. Call Bubba's at 585-768-6578. So Cyberling to the line for one. With 4:46 to go here, so we get our clock reset. Stone Cyberling, 3-point play. Now 11-4. Three ball from Fitzpatrick, no good. Rebound to Cyberling. Here comes Batavia. Three ball for Cyberling, no good. McCulley hustling after it, but batted to Hale. And now Batavia looking to get it out. As it's tipped away, it'll stay with the Blue Devils.
Nice defense there by Notre Dame, able to recover after the offensive rebound.
So somehow, our clock was a little behind, but with that stoppage, it synced up perfectly. Sometimes you get lucky. So a foul there inside, and Cyberling's going to head to the line.
Fouls on 42, Colin McCulley. That's his second.
It's 2 on McCulley.
Notre Dame, 2 shots for Stone.
And that's also something that Notre Dame is going to hope to avoid, foul trouble. As Aiden Sisson comes to the table, probably about to check in for McCulley.
Substitution for the Fighting Irish, number 24, Aiden Sisson.
You don't see a kid wearing glasses often, but
You don't see a kid with the quality of that mullet either.
that is a nice working mullet.
Sisson doesn't always get starters minutes or even top bench minutes, but one of the best teammates you can find. Always into the game on the bench, celebrating with his teammates when they come off the floor. And every team needs a player like that.
And having watched him come up through the JV, he's also a very intelligent basketball player, and he's worked on his footwork a lot down there in the post.
So here are the Irish looking to work their way back, trailing by 8. Desperation three! Jordy Welker throws it up off glass, and that's exactly what the Irish needed.
Oh, we had some buzzer beaters the other night. That wasn't exactly the same thing, but still.
Kick out to Luke Rogers for 3. That's good. Big answer from Luke Rogers. 4 threes in the Blue Devils win over Olympia yesterday, and another one here this afternoon. And it's raining threes here at Batavia High School. Jimmy Fanera with the trifecta.
This Notre Dame team's one that's going to shoot a lot of those. So if they're going to go down like that, they're going to get a chance to stay in this.
Cyberling inside, defended well by Sisson. Doesn't get the roll. 2:58 to go here in the first. 5-point Batavia lead. Both teams starting to get hot from the perimeter. Hale looking for an open man. Finds Gilberto, no good, but Hale there for the rebound. Hale with the putback, and he's fouled.
Batavia absolutely killing Notre Dame on the glass.
I'll tell you what, this fairly young Notre Dame team, you don't see Batavia as the bigger team in many games this year, but with this Notre Dame team, it might be the case.
Yeah, they're not that big, but they definitely, rebound as a team, and obviously something they've worked on a lot.
So Hale misses the front end. And makes the second. 6-point lead for the Blue Devils.
Batavia's backed off the full court press.
Fanera skips it to Sanders Jr. to the rim. Block. Sanders Jr. going to head to the line looking to cut into this deficit.
Shooting 2 will be number 5, Mark Sanders.
You don't need us to tell you because you can hear the dulcet tones of Paul Spiata echoing through here. I think he might have to turn his mic down a little bit.
Tell you what, it's an underrated aspect of high school sports, having a good public address announcer who also brings with him some music to keep the fans engaged and let them know what's going on. Sometimes you go to a varsity game and there's no PA announcer. Actually, often a lot of times you find that, and I understand you have to pay the guy and everything like that, so some schools run into that, but it definitely adds something to the experience.
I tell you what, Batavia's lucked out. They had the late Wayne Fuller for a long time doing it, and Paul does it now. He does a great job.
Oh, and a technical foul on Rapone. After that one went off what appeared to be an Irish player, at least that's what the official called.
I couldn't really
much
see
to the
it either
chagrin
way,
of Rapone, and now he's whistled for the quick technical foul.
That was a quick one.
Yeah.
I mean, usually you give the coach a little bit of leeway. That was quick.
We saw in Notre Dame's loss to Elba, we saw Coach Zambito for Elba get a quick bench warning in that game. We're almost 2 minutes into the game, and yeah, like you said, I'm surprised the quick technical and no bench warning or anything like that. But hey, then again,
maybe either, I know a lot of these guys are new, but maybe they also said, we're not going to deal with this crap. This stuff this year, but these coaches, and who knows? That just seemed a little quick, but hey, play on.
Yeah, but to that point, I have seen that around the area this year. There have been some quick warnings. I haven't seen a technical yet, but there have been some quick warnings, some quick conversations between the coaches and refs that it must be an emphasis for them this year. So here's Batavia looking to add to its 7-point lead. Inside to Seiberling. Can't get the roll.
Defense again by Sisson.
Gilberto from the short corner.
Ooh, you're not going to see that often from him.
So under 2 minutes to play here in the first. Irish are hanging around here and need to make a run to close this quarter. Good defense from Carter McFallons, but a little too good, and he's whistled for the foul.
A little too aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yes.
13 foul on the Blue Devils.
Sanders Jr. from the corner, no good. Nice tough rebound by Fitzpatrick, and he's pushed out of bounds. Another quick foul on McFallons.
I don't think Coach Bransky liked that call much. Either that or he didn't like the offensive rebound, one or the other. When he watches the film later, let me know which one he didn't like.
Could be both, Nate. You never know with him. You really don't. Finera for three from the corner, rebound to McFallons. He's been heavily involved here in the past few minutes. Nice kick out pass to Hale. Drives. Shut down by Sisson. Forced to kick it back out to Seiberling, who takes it all the way to the rim for the left-handed finish.
Sisson's been doing well down there in the post. Seiberling just too quick, went right around him. I think for Notre Dame to stay in this at all,
they're going to need shots like that to fall.
Well,
is that what you were going to say?
I was going to say, I think Mark Sanders Jr. has to be a little more aggressive.
Yeah. And they definitely need to get McCulley back on the floor.
With 2 fouls, we'll see how long the Rapones let him sit.
Got to give a quick shout out to, you mentioned the Rapones, Rick Rapone. Big win over Batavia in the JV game. Close defensive battle. Notre Dame able to solidify that win in the final seconds as Seiberling makes the layup. So 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Notre Dame trailing by 11. Need a bucket here. Finera gets it away to Welker, deep three, and it's good. Jordy Welker, second three of this first quarter.
That kid's been draining deep threes since he was about 4.
Gilberto traveled. I'm not sure how that's a travel. Looked like a step back there, a simple step back, but we have a...
looks like Buddy's questioning that as well. Well, he definitely doesn't like that one. That one I'm sure of.
Well, I think the explanation was wrong, too. He said he took off one and did the step back and came down 1-2, but that's legal. That's a legal basketball move that you see regularly. But, hey, after that quick trigger from that official, Brasky should be happy not to have a technical right now.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Keep it rolling here, Nate. We're going to go all the way down to O'Brien Septic, our friends at O'Brien Septic, who offer portable toilets and restroom trailer rentals, as well as septic pumping, inspections, repairs, and installations. Whether you're in Rochester, Hilton, Macedon, Canandaigua, Warsaw, Geneseo, Corning, and anywhere in between, we can provide fast, efficient, superior delivery and service. Call today, 585-766-1221. Also, Mancuso Real Estate, proudly serving Batavia and Genesee County since 1911. Mancuso Real Estate is a full-service commercial and residential real estate brokerage firm. Call 345-1000 to let Rick Mancuso and Mike Sisson help you succeed. Also, be sure to check out Inside High School Sports every Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Batavia Daily News Facebook page. This week, we will be featuring the Batavia boys basketball team. And our live stream schedule continues this week with the Pembroke girls heading to Notre Dame to take on the Lady Irish. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. on Monday night. So here we go. 8-point lead for Batavia to start the second quarter. Blue Devils begin with possession.
Batavia just getting easy buckets in the paint. I was going to say, Notre Dame's got to shore up that defense because they actually scored 14 points against a Batavia team in a quarter is, a pretty good accomplishment.
So here's McCulley back on the floor, but as it ripped away by McFarland's, now here come the Blue Devils. Hale flips it to Seiverling, inside finish. He's having himself a first half, Nate.
As we kind of thought he would, he's not the biggest player, but he's a good post player and he's very athletic.
Taken away by the Blue Devils. Here comes Seiverling. Has it tipped away.
He should not be bringing it up.
McCulley to the rack. Colin McCulley, and that's going to be big for the Irish. They need to get him going.
I think that's just 4 points for McCulley now.
3-ball, no good. Rebounded by McCulley. That's also a department where he can help, that defensive glass.
And as you can see, anytime Notre Dame does get a rebound, this Batavia defense is not letting them get out in transition like they like.
3-ball, Jimmy Finera from the corner. And I'll tell you what, their perimeter shooting is keeping the Irish alive here.
And that's what they need. They're going to shoot a lot of them. You see some of them go down, then you have faith you can hang in there.
Bartow gets it over to McFarland's. Stops at the free throw line, pops, no good. Rebound by Seiverling. And that's going to be a travel.
That one's a travel.
Substitutions into the game for Notre Dame, number 10.
So a 22-point first quarter for Batavia. Gotta like that if you're a Blue Devil fan, as this team can struggle to find the basket at times. Not necessarily known for their offensive prowess, but 22-point quarter.
That's a couple outside shots here and there, but most of that was done in the paint, too.
And often Batavia's defense turning into their best offense. That one tipped by Seiverling, and Gilberto able to get the rebound. Hale for 3 from the corner off the front rim. Tony Zambito on the rebound for the Irish. Here's Zambito with it again. Tried to go baseline, shut down by Faraz Idris, who's now defending Welker. Floater, no good. Nice move there from Welker, just couldn't get the roll.
This Batavia defense is just ferocious. They do not let you get anything easy.
Gilberto down the lane, fading and hitting from the block. 5:15 to go. It's now a 9-point lead. And timeout called by Notre Dame. That's going to allow us to tell you about Casella Waste, our lovely scoreboard sponsor for tonight's game and most games here at Batavia Daily News. At the Batavia Daily News. Casella Waste, your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste for the best rates and service around. Casella, always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Also, Keller Williams Realty. From the jump ball to the final horn, your best friends in real estate provide you nothing but net. Call Rebecca Guzdek with Keller Williams Realty at 716-777-2468 for our latest offers. Also, George and Swede Sales and Service is a full-service equipment dealership located in Pavilion, New York. Established in 1983, George and Swede has been providing exceptional sales, rentals, parts, and service in the Western New York area for over 35 years. Bubba's Landscape in Leroy for all of your snow removal needs. At Bubba's, they do it all, from landscaping to plowing to shoveling and salting. Set up your snow removal contract today. Call Bubba's at 585-768-6578. Also, O'Brien Septic, offering portable toilets and restroom trailer rentals, as well as septic pumping inspections, repairs, and installations. Whether you're in Rochester, Hilton, Macedon, Canandaigua, Warsaw, Geneseo, Corning, and anywhere in between, we can provide fast, efficient, superior delivery and service. So here's Notre Dame out of the timeout, looking to fight their way back from that 9-point deficit. And Zambito with a fading finish inside.
Nice finish by Zambito, one of the smaller guys, if not the smallest one on the floor.
Not sure what's nicer, that finish or that mustache, Nate. Three ball from Gilberto, excuse me. It's now a 10-point Batavia lead.
I believe it's part of a goatee, but it's still pretty impressive.
Welker hanging and banging inside. Back and forth we go here in the second quarter.
The two smallest guys on the floor are getting buckets in the paint.
Gilberto for three. No good. Nice tough rebound there from McCulley. He's already working wonders for Notre Dame on that defensive glass. Zambito closed off by Rogers, almost threw it away, but McCulley able to come away with it. Deep three from Welker off the front rim. Rebound goes to Rogers. Bounce pass to Dries. Kick back out around the horn to Gilberto. Now it's a Dries inside to Hale. Fumbled around. Dries able to come away with it. Rogers for three. And it's good, and we have a little hostility going on underneath here. As Zambito and Hale got tied up underneath, and does the three-pointer count? I don't think it does. I think the whistle
was before the three-pointer.
So we'll see what's going on here. We'll see if we have a double technical or not, and we'll see if the three-pointer counted.
A couple of guys got tangled up, and neither one of them liked it. Buddy Bransky pushing for the three to be good. They have not said a word either way yet.
Would you expect anything else, Nate?
No, not at all. Not pushing very hard, though, so.
Both of these coaches push very hard. Let's just put it that way. So we have a double technical on, I believe, Hale and Zambito. And I think we're going to have the basket count. And they're going to give him the three-pointer, much to the chagrin of Coach Rapone.
One of those two was going to be upset with that. So
yes.
All right, the call was a double technical foul.
So we're going to have Irish ball going the length of the floor here after the made three-pointer and the double technical underneath. So 3:35. Or hold on one moment here. Oh, and now we have an argument whether it was a 3 or not. We're going to have to look at the replay. I thought it was, what did you think, Nate?
I was too busy watching the.
Yeah, likewise.
the
I got a little distracted with that as well. We'll have to check that at halftime. Inside finish for Finera. And a nice job from Finera there, settling things down after that disruption there and getting a bucket for the Irish.
Definitely been the best player for Notre Dame this afternoon.
He had a great first quarter for them the other night against Elba. Really propelled them to that 24-point frame. Hit a couple threes. Gilberto to the rack.
Too easy.
So 3 minutes to go. Batavia ahead by 11. Inside to Zambito, followed by Rogers.
Fouls on 20, Luke Rogers.
Six fouls on each team. Both will be shooting 1 and 1 if we get there with the next foul on either one.
So quick correction, our live stream tomorrow, the Pembroke and Notre Dame girls, that will be a 6:30 tip as the JV game was canceled. Thank you to JV coach Otis Thomas for that information. 3 ball from McCulley, knocks it down, and you said it, Nate, that's what they need, a couple deep shots from McCulley to go in, and hopefully he can get things going here. Gilberto responds in kind with a layup.
McCulley can't do anything down there because he's got 2 fouls, and you don't want to pick up your third before halftime.
2:20 left in this first half. McCulley driving, no good, gets his own rebound. Back out to Welker for 3, and it's good. Jordy Welker. 7-point lead now for Batavia. Notre Dame is not going to go away here this afternoon.
At least not early, they're not going away.
Gilberto fouled on the 3. He's going to go to the line for 3 shots.
Not a good foul by Zambito.
17 foul on Notre Dame.
Give one of the best foul shooters on Batavia 3 shots. That's not a good foul. You like to close out, but you got to be under control.
First free throw is good. And the second is good. So, Nate, this is the first time these two teams meeting up since 2017 in the Batavia Lions Club Tournament Finals, a game won by Batavia.
I wonder when the last time they played not being in the Lions Club Tournament.
Must have been years ago. And we did one another's home gym. It must have been quite some time ago. So Gilberto 3 for 3 from the line, and now we're inside 2 minutes to go in the half. And I know we've had some coaching combat here on the sidelines as McCulley gets that one to go.
Nice move by Colin McCulley there. Avoided the charge.
But these two coaches have been going at it for quite some time. Coach Rapone, 703 wins, the most in Section 5. And is that the most in New York State, I believe? Or
No, not the most in New York State. I believe he's in the top 10 or so.
Yeah. And then Coach Brasky with 444 wins. I think Coach Rapone began about 1980 and Coach Brasky about 1990-91. So it's really been a battle over the years between these two teams for quite some time. They seemingly met in the Lions Club Tourney Finals every year.
Yeah, two of the longest tenured coaches and 2 of the best coaches you'll find.
So Finera knocks that one down. Yeah, usually you come into a game like this and the two teams have a little bit of experience against each other, either on JVs or whatnot, but not the case. There's 2 free throws for Finera. Go in, and it's now a 6-point game, Nate.
Yeah, Notre Dame's hanging in there.
Very impressive
Give
from the
credit
Irish
to the
here.
Fighting Irish. Might not want to be in that Batavia locker room at halftime.
Inside to Cyberling, count the bucket. He'll head to the line, looking to make it a 3-point play.
There was good position there. Just looked like maybe just a half a second too late.
And the 8th team foul.
And you're right about that. You do not want to be in this Batavia locker room at halftime.
Not
Coach
after-
Bradsky's mantra, 13 points or under a quarter. Notre Dame with 21, that's not going to cut it.
And 14 in the first, so he is not going to be pleased with that. He's got to be pleased with the offensive effort,
I was
though.
just going to say that, yes.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That one looked a little touchy.
Well, it's on number 4, Jordan Welker. His second 9th team foul on the Fighting Irish. One in bonus for Aiden McFallons.
It's 2 free throws for McFallens, and it's back up to a 10-point Batavia lead with 1 minute to go in this first half. 3 ball from Finera, air ball, rebounded by Gilberto. Here come the Blue Devils. .45 seconds to go, 20 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Both teams in the bonus. 3 ball from Gilberto. Contested 3, Zach Gilberto. And it's now a 13-point lead.
He does not need much space.
Didn't appear to have any
shooter.
there.
Terrific shooter.
Welker tried to get the floater, couldn't. Rolling out of bounds. McCulley, great hustle. And Notre Dame an extra possession here. Great hustle there from McCulley to save that ball. Welker for 3, and it's good. McCulley gets the extra possession, cuts it to 10, and now 2 seconds remaining in the half. Batavia gonna have to fire it up. No good. We head to the half, 10-point lead for the Blue Devils. We'll be right back after a short break. Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
See if Alex can get his headphones on.
Trying. So here we go. Getting set. Getting set. For the third quarter. Here, go down. Hit stop on the ads. I got to reset something. Sorry about that, folks. We had the timer on the ads. We're going to have to reset that in a moment here. Get our Casella scoreboard back up there. But we start the second half. 10-point lead for Batavia as McCulley jacks up a three. No good, but the Irish come away with an extra possession. Sanders Jr. with the floater.
That's what I said in the first half. They're going to need him to be a little bit more aggressive. He could be a very talented offensive player.
So nothing doing for Batavia there, and the Irish are going to take back over. And hit start. All right, and there you go. You see our Casella Waste scoreboard up there. Casella, your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste for the best rates and service around. Rogers tried to take that one to the rim, couldn't get the finish.
Sanders just let him go for some reason, and then Rogers just blew the layup. So no harm, no foul either way there.
Finera.
That's going to be a
block,
charge.
and that's an offensive foul. So Faraz Idris there to take the charge. That's Finera's second. And 6:36 to go. It remains that 8-point Batavia lead.
Not much of a question there. It was a pretty easy one.
A few things we checked on at halftime. Zach Gilberto leading the way with 23 points already.
Wow.
For Batavia, just a scorching.
Give a good Metcalf
first
wow
half.
to that one.
Yeah. And also, we checked on that three-pointer discrepancy. It did, as Cyberlink finishes inside, it did appear as if the three-pointer came after the whistle, but it definitely was a three-pointer.
Yes, he was definitely behind the line, but I do not think that should have counted.
No. And also, we found out that the early technical on Notre Dame was actually a bench technical, not on Coach Rapone. It was on one of his assistants. And in high school sports and pretty much all sports, as an assistant, you're not really allowed to talk to the officials. Rogers for three. Luke Rogers, he's been red hot these past couple games, and that's going to warrant a Notre Dame timeout, and that's going to allow us to tell you about Keller Williams Realty. From the jump ball to the final horn, your best friends in real estate provide you nothing but net. Call Rebecca Guzdeck with Keller Williams Realty at 716-777-2468 for our latest offers. Also, George and Swede. Call or visit George and Swede at 7155 Big Tree Road in Pavilion, 585-584-3425, or log on to www.georgeandswede.com. Also, Bubba's Landscape in Leroy. Call them for all your snow removal needs at Bubba's. We do everything from landscaping to plowing to shoveling and salting. 585-768-6578. Also, O'Brien Septic offering portable toilets and restroom trailer rentals, as well as septic pumping, inspections, repairs, and installations. Call today, 585-766-1221. And last but not least, Mancuso Real Estate, proudly serving Batavia and Genesee County since 1911. Mancuso Real Estate is a full-service commercial and residential real estate brokerage firm. Call 345-1000 today. So 5:30 remaining in this third quarter. 13-point lead for Batavia as McCulley makes his way to the rim. Can't get the finish, and Batavia comes away with it.
Nice move, just couldn't finish there at the bucket.
Gilberto splits two defenders, can't get the finish though, and a nice rebound from Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick on the wing, kicks it to McCulley in the corner, no good. Great box out there from Idris.
What a box out.
Rogers for three, no good. Rebound to Sanders Jr. And he'll pull it back out as Batavia had the numbers. Finera for three from the corner, front rim. Idris thought about it from the corner. Instead, he tries the reverse. Boy, that would have been a sweet move, but couldn't get the finish.
Tried to get the English on that ball off the glass. He almost had it. It's a nice move.
Into the corner for Fitzpatrick. Knocks it down. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitzmagic from the corner.
You know, and I was actually just going to say he's been quiet.
So 4:15 to go.
You know, it's kind of hard as a freshman coming into a game like this against Batavia.
Timeout called.
That was a quick timeout by Buddy.
30-second timeout.
Oh, sorry. All right, and we'd like to thank Casella Waste, our scoreboard sponsor here this afternoon. Casella Waste, your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste for the best rates and service around. Casella, always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote.
Give it to Notre Dame. Every time I think Batavia's going to pull away here, they keep kind of scratching and clawing their way back close.
So here come the Blue Devils out of the timeout, approaching 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. Cyberling travels.
You know, one of my favorite things about going to a Batavia boys basketball game is watching Coach Brasky's reactions on the sidelines after plays, but whether they're good or bad.
So here's the Irish looking to chip into that 10-point lead. Deep three from McCulley, no good. Rebound to Idris. Hale right back out to Gilberto for three. Zach Gilberto continues his hot night, or afternoon, one or the other. Sanders Jr. And that's an offensive foul. I don't know about that one, Nate. It looked like he did. It looked like he did a nice job stopping before he reached him, and then he hit him on the way down.
He still fell into him, and he definitely had the position. It was close, but I would go with that's a correct call on that one.
So 13-point lead for Batavia. 3:15 to go.
I like Sanders being aggressive.
Three ball from Gilberto, and that's going to be another 3-point foul, or 3-shot foul, I should say, on the Irish. So third foul on McCulley with 3:11 to go in the third.
The second time. Did you already say that? The second time he's been fouled shooting a three.
Made all three last time. Bartow, 2 for 2. I believe he's up to 28 points now.
The lead is at 28 points? That's a lot.
What's that?
Did you just say the lead is?
No,
28?
I think he's at 28
I
points.
thought you said the lead. I was like, geez, that got away from him quick.
3 free throws for Gilberto. Now a 16-point lead for Batavia. Fading from the corner, Ryan Fitzpatrick showing up here in the third quarter.
Nice move by him, able to absorb the contact.
His third first team foul. Batavia, one shot for Ryan.
I believe that was on Rogers. Yes, Rogers. That was his third foul.
Fitzpatrick able to make it a 3-point play, and now Rogers will check out. Carter McFarland's coming on for Batavia.
Stone Cyberling's been a little quiet here in this third quarter. Let's see if they go to him a little more.
Bartow no good. Tipped away by McFarland's, but the Irish come up with it. Idris goes down. Looks like he's hurt right now. As Sanders Jr. misses that one, and this doesn't look good for Idris.
He was behind the play. I didn't see what happened, did you?
Holding his arm, it appears.
Whereas Idris, one of the top defenders for Batavia.
Looks like his elbow may have popped out, Nate. But it's a good thing. One of the Batavia assistant coaches, Doc Hoy,
It is.
Dr. Richard Hoy from Genesee Orthopedics over there to tend.
Hey, they didn't buy an ad.
Injuries.
Don't be giving free advertising.
But yeah, it looked like that could have been what it was, Nate. I don't want to
Yeah, I
totally speculate here, but it looks like that could be the case. So we wish the best for Idris as we resume play
was
here
behind the
with
play, so I
2:13 to go.
didn't see any of it. Didn't know anything happened until I heard Coach Bransky yelling that he had a player down.
And Idris is a tough kid, so at first you like to give him the benefit of the doubt, think he's going to get right back up, but after he stayed down for a while, you know it's serious. Rebound to McCulley. Now here come the Irish, 2 minutes to go in the third.
Wow, what a play by Seiberling. Didn't leave his feet. What a block.
Seiberling kicks it to Hale. Around the horn to Aiden McFarlands. Back over to Hale. Long possession from Batavia. Gilberto to the rim, no good. Rebound to Sanders Jr. Three ball from Finera, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Jordy Welker. A lot of contact there, no call. McFarlands comes up with the rebound.
Aiden McFarland's running down the court.
Patting himself on the back.
Yes,
for that
he was
good
very
defensive
patting
stop.
himself on the back for his great defense. It was good defense.
Sometimes self-motivation is the best kind of motivation.
2 shots, Stone Cyberlane.
It was very good defense.
Idris is over there still being tended to by Doc Hoy. Still appears to be in pain. And the ice pack coming out from Batavia's trainer. I apologize, I do not know her name. But she always does a great job for these Batavia athletes. We'll try to give her a quick shout out here. Good rebound to McFarlands. I wonder if he told himself good rebound after that, because it was certainly a good rebound. Three ball, Zach Gilberto. Batavia pulling away here.
This is our largest lead of the night here. It's 17. I think I was getting 17 and a half. I'm not liking this right now. Great move by Sanders.
Sanders Jr. with the finish inside. Under a minute to play here in the third. Notre Dame trying to do their best to hang around. Bartos step back. No good. Rebound to Finera. 30 seconds to go.
Shot clock off. We'll see if Notre Dame holds for the last shot.
McCulley, no good.
Much better defensive effort by Batavia this half.
Gilberto bounce pass to McFarland.
Nice look by
Flip to
McFarland.
Seiberling, and Stone Seiberling, the late finish here in the third. 10 seconds to go. Back to a 17-point lead, and quick delay there for a minor injury.
Wow, that's deep.
Deep three from McCulley, still with 5 seconds on the clock. That one rolls out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Irish. 0.8 to go.
That was from the logo.
Inbound to McCulley. Can't get the late bucket to go, and we'll head to the fourth. 17-point lead for Batavia.
Notre Dame 48.
And we'd like to thank Rebecca Guzdek at Keller Williams Realty. From the jump ball to the final horn, your best friends in real estate provide you nothing but net. Call Rebecca Guzdek with Keller Williams Realty at 716-777-2468 for our latest offers. Also, George and Swede Sales and Service is a full-service equipment dealership located in Pavilion, New York. Whether you need excavators, wheel loaders, trailers, rollers, or skid steers, George and Swede is the equipment you need, including Yanmar compact construction equipment. For over 50 years, Yanmar has been committed to bringing you powerful fuel-sipping engines and relentless innovation, providing equipment to withstand even the toughest working conditions, and a 4-year 4,000-hour warranty on all excavators. That's George and Swede, 7155 Big Tree Road in Pavilion, 585-584-3425, or log on to www.georgeandswede.com. Also, Bubba's Landscaping Leroy for all of your snow removal needs. At Bubba's, they do it all from landscaping to plowing to shoveling and salting. Set up your snow removal contract today. Call Bubba's at 585-768-6578. So the final 8 minutes to go here. Batavia with a dominating 17-point lead as McFarland's gets it inside to Cyberlin. McFarland's right down the lane, can't get the roll, but fights for the rebound, and he's whistled for a foul.
I tell you what, even though Notre Dame's down 17, I think they've definitely played a better game tonight than they did the other night against Alba.
Yeah, I thought that first half from them was impressive. They continued to fight. They went down by 10. They cut it to 5. They went down by 10. They cut it to 5. And
Coach Brasky obviously got after him about the defensive end there in the locker room. They held Notre Dame to just 10 there in the third quarter. McCulley just can't get an open look, and that's kind of been the story of his season so far.
Gilberto, top of the key for 3, and it's good. Zach Gilberto. He has just been dominant here tonight.
You know, and he has had a dominant night. It just goes to show you Jeff Redband's school record, 50, I think it was 50 or 52 that he had, was just incredible.
Rejection there from Cyberling. Now here he comes, and he's fouled by Welker.
Because Gilberto's been outstanding tonight. He's not going to get close to that program record.
That's his third, 15th foul on Notre Dame.
I believe he's upwards of 30 points now.
He's in the 30s somewhere. And I forgot to stop the clock.
Nate slacking
I know.
here this afternoon.
Oh, it is a Sunday. Sundays weren't meant for working, Alex.
No days off, Nate.
No, not when you have kids.
One free throw for Stone Cyberling.
Cyberling 1 for 2 from the line. It's now a 21-point lead for the Blue Devils. Fanera out to McCulley for 3, and it's good. Colin McCulley, open room, fires up the 3, and it's good.
He got a little bit of room there, and he was able to knock one down. He's capable of doing that. Just hasn't come that easy for him so far this year.
McFarland's thought about it. Instead, flips it to Hale. Over to the other McFarland's in the corner. Now Batavia resets out top. Hale for 3 from the corner. No good. McFarland's is fighting for the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on one or the other. Oh, looks like it's on Carter McFarland's.
That's his fourth.
So that's his 4th of the game. He's going to take his seat.
Coach Brasky liking the effort there. Jordan Welker started out pretty hot. He's been quiet here last couple of quarters.
The patriarch of the McFarland's family, Aaron McFarland's, helped lead Batavia to their first basketball sectional title in school history in 1998, now serving as the Batavia JV coach. You see him over there on the sideline. One of the best players ever to come out of Batavia is the elder McFarland's.
Yes, he played around the same time I did. Had a lot of games at the courts and in various outdoor venues, summer leagues and whatnot. Third time Gilberto's fouled shooting a 3.
Yeah, that couldn't have been in the game plan for Notre Dame.
No, considering he's hit 8 of 8 so far.
Looking to make it 9 for 9.
Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon about that record.
3 free throws.
3 for 3 for Gilberto. It's now a 21-point lead.
Good math.
Not my strong suit for sure. Inside to Sanders Jr. Can't get that one to go, but the Irish come away with the offensive rebound. Cully thought about the pump and go. Inside to Fitzpatrick. Brings it back out, fires up a three, not even close, and the rebound goes to Seiverling.
Not his shot. Definitely not his shot.
Gilberto, no good on that three, and that's going to be a foul on Aiden McFollins.
Fouls on Aiden McFollins. That's his first.
So once again, be sure to join us tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. tip from Notre Dame High School, the defending sectional champion, the two-time defending champion, Pembroke Lady Dragons, going to be in town to take on the Lady Irish of Notre Dame. Three ball from Welker, no good. Rebound to Gilberto. This Notre Dame girls varsity team, Nate, has had a pretty good start to the season. They got handled by Elba the other day, but who doesn't get handled by Elba?
This is true.
Colin McCulley's sister, Amelia McCulley, a great start to the year. A couple of 20-point efforts, I believe. As Seiverling would not be denied and increases Batavia lead to 23 until Sanders Jr. comes right back down the floor to answer.
That is the first time Sanders Jr. has been able to get free on the break.
And we're going to tell you about O'Brien Septic and portable toilets. At O'Brien Septic, offering portable toilets and restroom trailer rentals, as well as septic pumping, inspections, repairs, and installations. Whether you're in Rochester, Hilton, Macedon, Canandaigua, Warsaw, Geneseo, Corning, and anywhere in between, we can provide fast, efficient, superior delivery and service. Call today, 585-766-1221. Mancuso Real Estate, proudly serving Batavia and Genesee County since 1911. Mancuso Real Estate is a full-service commercial and residential real estate brokerage firm. Call 345-1000 to let Rick Mancuso and Mike Sisson help you succeed. Also, tune in to Inside High School Sports every Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Batavia Daily News Facebook page. This week, we will be featuring the Batavia boys basketball team. And our next live stream tomorrow, Pembroke versus Notre Dame, tip-off 6:30 p.m. This graphic is incorrect. We will correct that ASAP. So 4:28 to go in this game. 21-point lead for Batavia. Got to hit update. And Seiverling inside increases the Blue Devils' lead midway through this fourth quarter. Welker all the way to the basket. Can't get the finish. Rebound to Gilberto. I'll tell you what, one thing I'm impressed by this Notre Dame team, they continue to hustle. Their hustle has not wavered despite the scoreboard.
No, these guys are out here working hard, and even though you're now getting a beating of sorts, it's a pretty good learning, pretty good lesson to learn here for these guys playing a team as good as Batavia.
Inside to Seiverling, triple team, still able to get the finish. We've talked a lot about Zach Gilberto tonight, but what about the effort from Stone Seiverling?
He is definitely good down there by the bucket, without a doubt.
Here come the Blue Devils once again. They'll kick it right back out with 3:20 to go.
Looks like Coach Rapone's going to start emptying his bench a little bit.
But Owen Milam getting set to check in for the Irish. Inside, no good that time from Seiverling.
Notre Dame kind of looking out of sorts here.
McCulley for three, no good.
He is
Rebound
not
goes
shy.
to Gilberto. Timeout called by Batavia as Tanner Mountain and Zach Brown get set to check in for the Blue Devils. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a short break. All right, here we go. Batavia ball, 2:40 to go in the fourth. Cyberling for three, around the rim and out. Famera guarded closely by McFollins. Fires it up in the lane, no good.
Seen a lot of those awkward-looking shots from Notre Dame tonight, obviously forced by the Batavia defense.
McFollins, good bounce pass in there to Brown. Brown from the free throw line, around the rim, no good. It's another one for this Batavia team, Zach Brown and Tanner Mountain alike, both committed to this program. Don't see a lot of time game to game, but certainly put in the time off the game floor. McFollins all the way to the basket.
He definitely made that harder than he had to there.
Yeah, a little show on that layup there from McFollins. Is checking in for Notre Dame, Camden King, along with Aiden Sisson. And Alex Hale and Cyberling will check out. So 1:35 to go. Batavia looking to salt this one away. It's been a strong second half for the Blue Devils.
32-15. Definitely more of the defensive effort that Coach Brasky would like.
Jordy Welker continues to show his range. He's had, I believe, 3 3-pointers here this afternoon. McFollins takes it himself. Can't get the finish, and Sanders Jr. goes down in pain. It's the last thing you want to see here
That
with 1
is
minute
the
to go.
last
Mark
thing.
Sanders Jr. down in pain for the Irish.
You do not want to see that. Coach Zambito, I hope you're not watching.
I believe it's a rolled ankle for Sanders
Right
Jr.
now, you're going to hope, if you're Notre Dame, either the football team or the basketball team.
We have a delay here. Batavia trainer Caitlin McCauley tending to him. Sanders Jr. able to walk it off. So, Nate, it looks like what everyone was hoping for, just a rolled ankle.
I think I heard Coach Joe Zambito sigh of relief here from all the way from sunny Florida on that one.
You say Coach Zambito, talk about Coach Rapone breathing a sigh of relief.
This is true.
You lose Mark Sanders Jr., that drastically changes the outlook for this Notre Dame basketball team.
Especially since they've already lost Cody Henry.
Yes, we haven't talked about him tonight. Cody Henry was going to be a big part for this Notre Dame team, but lost to a injury in the preseason. So we believe he'll be out for the entire year, maybe a chance that he can return for sectionals. So 24-point lead for Batavia. Inside a minute to play here as it's stolen away by McFollins. He'll go all the way to the rim, but can't get that one to fall. 40 seconds to play here. And once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors: Casella Waste, Keller Williams Realty, George and Swede Sales and Service, Bubba's Landscape, O'Brien Septic, and Mancuso Real Estate. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. for a Genesee Region League girls basketball matchup between Pembroke and the Notre Dame Lady Irish. That game will be available on the Batavia Daily News YouTube page, like I said, right around 6:30 p.m. It's been a fun afternoon here at Batavia High School, an exciting first half and kind of a lopsided second half.
Pretty much what we expected here. Batavia just too good.
But nonetheless, a good afternoon of basketball as the shot clock expires and Batavia is going to inbound it for one final time here this afternoon. So, Nate, I don't think I really have to ask you, but your MVP for this afternoon's game.
Let me think about – oh, wait. I forgot about Zach Giliberto there for a second. No, that kid was lights out today. Give it to Stone Cyberling too, but Giliberto was exceptional, running the floor, running that offense, playing defense, and he is just one of the best shooters you're going to see.
So a big win for Batavia, 24 points over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and two of the area's great coaches meet after the game to chop things up and discuss what was an exciting game here at Batavia High School. My name's Alex Brasky. For Nate Ryder of the Batavia Daily News, we'd like to thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, be sure to tune in tomorrow night, Notre Dame hosting the Pembroke girls. Last time, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.